Hey guys, so today is going to be completely different from all of the rest of the days. I am going to finally start using my gift and my voice for what it was given to me for. If you're sensitive, you may not want to watch this reading, and we're just going to get into it, okay? Let it be known that today, Sunday, January 28th, I, Ashley Brazel, of Sound, Mind, Body, and Soul, am going to be given a voice to a missing person. His name is Joel Moore. And when I started my awakening back in 2015, I, along with a friend of mine, was downstairs and I was doing laundry. This is when my visions started coming in intensely. And I was shown in black and white Joel running through the woods, and the only thing in color was a navy blue sweatshirt. And he was running for his life. And do I know him? No, I had never physically met him. And it got to this big tree, and I know it to be in the Shawnee National Forest. That's all I know of it. And somebody that he knew called out his name, which made him turn around. And then, bang, there was a gunshot, and the vision stopped. But I do know that whoever called out his name, he knew, and he knew well. And he trusted, which made him stop. And so I don't know what happened after that, but today I am lending my voice so that he can maybe get what he needs to get across. I have been holding this since 2015. Why? For the fear that obviously there's dirty ass law enforcement around here. B, I was scared nobody would believe me. And C, afraid to be targeted after this. But guess what? I don't give a shit anymore. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, please know that anything that you send at me will be instantly returned to sender. This is a highly karmic space. And if you are viewing this with awful intent, it will be mirrored back into your life instantly. I'm heavy Pluto placement, and listen, my ancestors are tough. So if you are here for nefarious reasons and you would like to retaliate for what I'm about to say, just know, in one way, shape, or form, whether it be in spirit, which it probably will be, it will hit you hard, okay? I've never done a reading like this, so I really don't know, but let's do it. I do know that however it happened, he trusted that person. And I want to say that it was familial, if you can put two and two together on that. It was an election year, and he, like many of us, when we awaken and or, upbringing, whatever it may be, had escapism issues through drugs. And so, sometimes when you're politicking, that's frowned upon as a family member. So I'm just going to put that out there. And yeah, I see you. Return you to sender. Just disgusting. The people that you think that you're supposed to be able to trust, just return it. I want clear and honest answers. Joel, are you here? Was this a family member that was in on your unaliving? So, just to clarify, do I like anchovies? Clear and honest answers. Do I like anchovies? No. Am I 40 years old? Yes. Joe, tell us what happened to you. Let dead dogs lie. R.I.P. Quit revisiting past fails. They weren't fails. They were helping your soul ascend. He was going through an awakening, and he knew information. Eyes are just the beginning portals of the beginning of the boundless portals to the soul. I didn't know how to show up for you. I'm sorry. Hurt people hurt people. I'll fly away in the morning, one night stand, energy exchange. So what I'm getting from this was he had suffered a lot of familial abuse growing up. And there's something significant about the eyes. Anything else from this deck, Phil? Kundalini rising. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Getting woke on the first. Saturn waxing. So he was going through an awakening. Anything else? Sometimes when you have a higher calling on your life, these people band together, and it's spiritual warfare. When these people band together and they're not in control of their own vehicles or their consciousness, shit like this happens to people that are chosen. $11.22. If you see this, you're on the right track. This has happened to many of my friends. Karma, where you could be a daughter's mother or a mother's daughter. Who knew? So, like I said, family. Anything else? Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, still waters run deep, nostalgia, emotions. So he was reliving his childhood memories, which was causing him to do the things that he did and to be targeted. Maybe it was some kind of family secret that they didn't want out, or like I said, it was, I do believe it was election year, we'll just say. Star seed. You're out of this world. Lyrians, Pleiadians, the bull, Sirius, the dog star, Anunnaki. He had a high calling on his life. Law of reflection. You are the company you keep. What needs to change so you can move forward? Do you like what you see? These people knew that. These people knew that he had a higher calling on his life. And they didn't like being outshined, possibly. And they didn't like what they seen, because he was meant to change. Help change the world. Let dead dogs lie. Why is this here? Alternative sexuality. Sexual minority. Casanova, sorry, I can barely see. Asexual, polygamist, or polyamorous. Okay. So maybe he was, his orientation was a little bit different than the rest, and they didn't like this, so they unalived him over it. Model. Or maybe this was what was growing up in the family. Collector, artist, professional, model. So I'm getting possibly a sexual deviancy, like maybe he would. Give me a second. Was this molestation growing up? Clear and honest answers. Molestation growing up. Yes. Were you attracted to men because of it? Yes. Eyes are the beginning of the boundless portals to the soul. Plane crash, air disaster, asteroid bomb, tornado. So he had a gift. He could see, just like I can. And he was being targeted. He had a lot of mental anguish. I didn't know how to show it for you. Why is this here? Hurt people, hurt people. Questioning of authority, spiritual questioning, investigation, spying, truth seeker. So he knew the truth on these about people targeting other people, hurt people, hurt people. I didn't know how to show it for you. He witnessed something. Anything else on this? What did you witness? victim, torture, informer, torturer, witness. He was tortured. Abused, abusive relationship, rescuer, enabler, the abused. So he knew about something, some kind of sexual abuse or maybe sex trafficking ring, or he was the abused. Murder, suicide, murderer, witness, murdered. He was murdered for this. Acquisition, wealth, wiser, inheritance, gambling, or speculation. Explorer, fisherman, pirate, ocean traveler, maritimer. So he was flooded with all these emotions of the past. And to shut him up, he was shut up. Children, fertility, loss, infertility, illegitimacy. This has to do with child abuse. I'll fly in the way in the morning. Why is this here? Greed, corruption, indulgence, ignorance, fall of civilization. Like I said, politics. Kundalini rising. Tribe, commune, cult, monastery, group living. He was targeted by this group, this cult, this coven, this drug ring. And like I said, we're going to put that politic part in there too. And you know what I'm talking about. 1122. If you see this, you're on the right track. Farmer, woodsman, hunter, peasant, rural living. Like I said, he was out in the woods. True love, star-crossed love, unrequited love, love of convenience, romance. He was set up. Peacemaker, diplomat, mediator, pacifist, other. Karma, where you could be a daughter's mother or a mother's daughter. Why is this here? I'm hearing the name Erica. Victim, sexual assault, witness, bystander, perpetrator. This was done by family. Astral experiences, out-of-body experience, near-death experience, between lives, past life review. Ritual sacrifice, ritual priest, cannibal, human sacrifice, headhunter. He was sacrificed. Waters, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Why is this here? Judge, law enforcement, lawmaker, lawyer, the law. So whoever's in this law enforcement could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Still waters run deep, deep emotions. Starseed. Why is this here? I'm getting very much Freemason off of this. Benefactor, patron, beneficiary, Good Samaritan, charity. This was done for inheritance, for monetary gain, and because of what he knew. Law of reflection rises here. I'm hearing camping. I was camping. He was camping. Branding, house fire, persecution, book burning, burned. They wanted to get rid of evidence, right? But he was a walking piece of evidence. And they did away with him like he was a piece of fucking trash. Tormentor, scapegoat, easy target, flying monkey bully. He had been puppeteered by his abusers his whole life. And sometimes those are the people closest to you. Is there anything else that you would like to say, Joel? They didn't help me. They didn't help me. You told me you were drowning. I would not lend a hand. False witness, past life karmic. Like I said, they didn't help him. And I will be turning this evidence into the feds. So if any local docals would like to step with it, I don't think you want to open up this can of worms. The amount of pain you endure and what you do with it is what makes you a star, defending a title. You know in the Bible how it says brother against brother, father against son? Yeah. Each one teach one, or each one teach many. They didn't want his voice heard. And my crown chakra is lit right now. I feel this big, huge presence behind me too. Running with the devil. This was a demonic frequency. Analogy. Comparison between two things for the purpose of explanation or clarification. Workings of nature. Human societies. Like I said. Factions, cults, covens. You name it. And like I said, nature. He was in nature. Persuasive. Written communication with the intention of influence or convince reader to believe an idea or opinion to do an action. Brainwashing. Antonym. A word opposite in meaning to another. He wasn't anything like these people or what they painted him out to be. On the bottom we have Joyce Meyer, inspirational Christian writer, daily devotionals. These people could have been Christians and they just didn't want his lifestyle dirtying up their fucking life. Disgusting. Returning the energy back to sender. I don't tolerate that. The only time I feel anything is when I have sex, just the tip. This was abuse. A long time of it. Anything else? Bestseller. Book that sells mass amount. Maybe he had planned on writing a book, or they were scared what he would let out into the world. Worrying about the future, nostalgic about the past, never here in the present. Who's sitting beside me? He was being attacked from all angles. Exclamation point. Who am I going to lean on when times get rough? Who's going to talk to me till the sun comes up? Who's going to take your place? There ain't nobody else. Oh, baby, baby, we belong together. I recognize you from your energy, past life love. He came into knowing who and what was around him and who he was past, present, future. When you awaken, You see right through people's false faces that they want to show you. Like for me, I see the shadows that lie beneath. Know that. Anything else that you would like to say as we close this out? And you want to know the sad thing about it is, he's neutral about the situation. He doesn't even harbor anything. But this is really shitty. Reina de Copas, Queen of Cups. Like I said, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Anything else? La Justicia, justice. I'm calling justice for him. Nueve disparos, 9 of Swords. It was unfair, and it was cruel, and it was violent. And I'm sorry that I held on to it for this long. I should have I should have did something more at the time, but in 2015, I wasn't as strong as I am now. Cuatro de espadas, 4 of Swords. He can rest now. He can rest. Rey de Oros, King of Pentacles. Done for money. His body now can rest. They want I don't know if his body's ever been found, but it's buried. And I see a German Shepherd or a wolf dog here. So possibly the person that did it could have a dog like that. Yeah, definitely. I know where this is going. Nueve de Copas. His wish fulfillment is to rest. Sota de Espadas. Page of Swords. I would say that probably whoever has been involved in this has been getting paranormal activity. And the right people will hear this and further look into it. This is air energy downloads. Ocho de Oros, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. The right person's going to get a hold of this, and they're going to work, and they're going to be able to give him rest. La Torre, the tower. The tower's going to come down and shake this whole group. Nueve de Basados, 9 of Wands. These people are going to be shook to their core. Can I get some initials? Anything else that you would like to say? One more. probably just hung out all over, but I don't care. Totally worth it. I want you guys to look at this. He literally spelled out his name. I'm calling justice for Joel Moore. And although I may not be in politics, nor am I a judge, but guess what? I'm a spiritual fucking judge, and I call justice. So we have HYC. We have help Joel, literally. Help. We have caught. Definitely law enforcement was involved. We have Fez. Somebody could have been wearing a hat. Jip. Hip. Hop. Anyway, we have LIOYPCFHZEFXJ. Whatever you can make of that. And I am not going to leave this on a bad note for those who cared and loved. Anything else that you would like to say? Anything else? Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning an cocoon of healing light surrounding you. He can transcend now. He can go to his light body self. And this energy can be cleared. Anything else? This top one. Anything else? Mirror Guardian, take time and reflect. Gentleness is the path of peace. The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. He can rest. Leave a trail.